An update now on that breaking news from Luton Airport. Flights have now been suspended until 3 p.m. after a car park fire. Footage posted on social media showed flames and smoke tearing through cars parked at the airport terminal last night.
TalkTV's Nick Ellerby joins us live from Luton now. Nick, what's the very latest as you have it, my friend?
Good morning, Jeremy. We've just spoken to Bedfordshire Fire and Rescue Services. They've told us that what they understand is that the fire in Car Park 2 started accidentally with one diesel car. A lot of online speculation it started an electric vehicle, but that's not what they're telling us here. They're telling us one diesel car. The fire started accidentally and spread very, very quickly through a number of surrounding cars. The structural damage to the airport car park is quite serious. There are up to 1,500 cars in there, and fire crews are working as quickly as they can to try and get them out. Flights suspended till 3 p.m. I'm here with travel expert Simon Calder. Simon, the scale of this is quite something, isn't it?
It is. Extraordinary numbers of people affected. Well, let's go back to last night. 10 flights cancelled while the aircraft were on the ground. All those passengers were taken off the planes, many of them still in the terminal. They had to sleep on the floor there. 23 flights diverted to airports as far away as Liverpool, as Manchester, Bristol and Cardiff. Clearly people struggling to get home overnight from those locations. But that is nothing compared with what we will see. Even if they could throw a great big switch at 3 o'clock and get one of Britain's top 5 airports back and running at 3 o'clock, well, I'm afraid you've still had to cancel 120 flights outbound this morning. That many coming back in, of course, from right across continental Europe, from the rest of the UK, from Ireland. And I'm looking at, so far, about 40,000 passengers who will be hit by this. It's going to take days to clear up the mess.
And passengers I've spoken to, they've been told to contact their airlines, but they're telling me about a lack of information. A lot of them spent overnight in a cold terminal. What should passengers do?
Well, the rights they have under European air passenger rights legislation are absolutely clear. The airline has to get them to their destination as soon as possible, even if that means buying a ticket on another airline. The trouble is, of course, all flights very heavily booked at the moment. The airlines are simply not ready to handle disruption on this scale. Even when things do start, of course, you've got to get the staff in, security personnel in place, flight crew here, everything sort of closed up at the moment, and people are entitled to have hotels while they are waiting. Many people will be several days before where they get where they need to be. Again, the airlines are supposed to pay for those. They will do in time, but for the moment, my heart goes out to all those people who are just stranded in Luton and at places right across Europe.
Simon, thank you very much. Simon Calder, travel expert there. There's absolute chaos here at Luton Airport for travel for passengers. And in terms of the fire crews, they're still working on Car Park 2, trying to get some of those cars on the lower levels that weren't affected by the fire out as quickly as possible. But they're not sure if it's dangerous at the moment, so they're working on that. They've also closed all the roads, still closed, because they've got 2 big water mains coming in. So, as far as we're concerned, not much chance of anyone getting out of Luton Airport anytime soon.
Well, thank you so much to Nick Ellerby and Simon Calder.
Simon Calder's like a comfort blanket, isn't there? When anything goes wrong travel-wise, Simon Calder is there. He's like James Bond of travel.
He's so reassuring. We were just saying, during that that live clip there, I absolutely love him. I want to be his I think I am his #1 fan.
It's all coming out now.